Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and today we have one box of nickels for our Jefferson nickel series. Hunt number 35 coming up today. Box number 35 as well. Now I went ahead and popped the top of this box, and unfortunately I don't see any old enders on top, but there are some interesting ones like this one here. Not old though, but we'll flip the box over, we'll see if there's anything good on the other side, and we'll get right into it. Alright, well we just flipped it over and we have a couple older enders here. They're all reverse showing, so we don't know the dates on them, but that's a pretty good sign. We got a few older ones in the middle too. So I'm excited to get into this box. Let's go ahead and get started with roll number 1. Well, very first roll, and we're starting this hunt off very strong. We have 3 finds, and the first one's from the 30s. We have a 1939. And unfortunately that's a Philadelphia. Not a key date, but definitely a very nice find. We also have a 1940 right back here. And that one's going to be a 1940 with a mint mark. And that's going to be a San Francisco. 1940 San Francisco. That's a nice find. Our last one's right at the end. And that one's a 1959. It's in pretty nice shape. And that's going to be a 1959 from Denver. Roll number 2, and we have another 50s find, and this one's in pretty nice shape too. It's got some pretty nice detail to it. 1952. And that one's out of San Francisco again. Another really nice one. Roll number 4, and we have another 1959. And this one's going to be from Denver. 2 rolls later, and we have 2 more finds. We have a 1958 up front here. And that one's going to be from Denver. We also have a 1946 right back here. And that one's from Philadelphia. Roll number 8, and we have another 40s find. We have a 1941. And that one's from Philadelphia. Roll number 13, and we have another 50s find. We have a 1957, and this one's out of Denver. Roll number 16, and we have find number 10, and it is in pretty nice shape. We have a 1951 this time. Let's see if there's a mint mark. Alright, there is a mint mark as well. I believe that's a San Francisco mint mark, which is a rare date. So let's go ahead and check it against the album and see what the mintage is. That is a pretty nice looking coin. Alright, well here we have the one we just found, and as you can see it's got a pretty low mintage, less than 8 million. So that is a really nice find. We got a pretty nice one in the book though, so it's not going to upgrade, but I'll go ahead and add that up to the board, and we'll keep on hunting. We're only about a third of the way through. Well, we're now into roll number 22, and it had that really crusty ender, and it turns out it was an oldie as well. We have a 1954. And this one's out of Denver. Roll 24, and we have our first Canadian coin. We have a Canadian nickel from 1984. Roll 29, and it looks like we've struck some silver. We have a big Philadelphia mint mark right above the Monticello there. That is going to be a 35% silver war nickel. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that is going to be a 1944 Philadelphia silver war nickel. Our first silver of the box. Roll number 32, and we have another 50s find. We have a 1952 this time. And this one's from San Francisco. Roll number 40, and we have another 50s find. We have a 1956 this time. And this one's from Philadelphia. Roll number 41, and we have another 1939 here. So another chance at a key date. Let's go ahead and flip it and see if it has a mint mark. It'll be a key date. And that one's going to have a mint mark. Let's see if it's a D or an S. And that looks to be an S. 1939 San Francisco. That is an awesome find. I think we have both the D and S already, but we can always compare this one to the album. We'll go ahead and add that with the other 39 for now. And we'll finish the box off, and then we'll definitely be bringing it back to see if it upgrades. Very next roll, and we have a 1941 this time. And this one's going to be from Philadelphia. Roll 43, and we have two more finds. We have a 1959 up front. And this one's out of Denver. Our other find is right back here. And it's another 50s find, 1958 this time. In pretty nice shape. And that one's from Philadelphia. I believe that's a lower mintage year as well. So another really nice find, and it's in fantastic shape. So I'll definitely compare that one to the album as well. And we've got 7 rolls left to go. Very next roll, and we have another 40s find. This time we have a 1940. And this one's going to be, looks to be San Francisco. Yep, 1940 from San Francisco. Roll number 46, and we now have our 20th find of the hunt. And it's another really nice one, 1959 this time. And this one's going to be from Denver. Very last roll of the hunt, and we're going to end it off with one more find from the 40s. We got a 1949 this time. And this one's out of Denver. Alright, well that is going to wrap up today's hunt, and what a hunt it was. We got a lot of really nice finds to show for it, so let's go ahead and take a minute to look through all of them. We got 22 finds in total, 1 Canadian nickel in 1984. We also got 12 50s finds, with 2 in really nice shape, and they're both fairly rare. We got a 1958 Philadelphia and a 1951 from San Francisco. We also got 7 40s finds, with the best one from the 40s being this silver war nickel, 1944 Philadelphia. It's always nice finding some silver on a nickel hunt. And to wrap up the finds, we also got 2 30s finds, a 39 Philadelphia we found in the very first roll, and towards the end of the hunt we found this key date, 1939 San Francisco. That is an awesome find, and I don't know how long it took me to find one the first time, but now it seems I find one about one every 10 or 12 hunts. So still a really awesome find. Definitely glad to have it. Let's go ahead and take a minute to look at the oldest album and see if we can make any upgrades. Alright, well we're back with the book now, and our first one up is the 1939 San Francisco, and as you can see they're just about identical in terms of quality. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that one up and not swap it out today, but still a very nice find. Our next one is the 1944 Philadelphia Silver War Nickel, and it's not in good enough shape to upgrade. We got a pretty nice one in the book, so I'll go ahead and put that one aside. As for our 51 San Francisco, pretty low mintage, but definitely not as nice as the one in the book, so I'll flip that one up as well. But as for our 1958 from Philadelphia, we got a pretty nice one today. So I'm thinking I'm going to swap that one out with the one in the book. I'll go ahead and do that, but that is going to do it for today's hunt. So I hope y'all enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. We got some really nice finds today. Hopefully we can continue our luck in the next hunt, because we've had a nice little streak now of some really nice boxes. But as for this hunt, that's going to do it. So 4 holes left to go through 35 boxes. I'm definitely happy with it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.